What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sparky CJ here, back again with another story from my past. Today's video is part 3 of the Bus Chronicles. Today's video is about the changes that took place during, I think, 10th all the way to 12th grade. Originally, we had a female bus driver that she when I was riding the bus over to the on the south side when I rode the bus. During that time, during 9th grade, she was a bus driver, and then I want to say more. I can't say for sure if it was the beginning of 10th grade or somewhere like halfway between where they changed her and she left, and then a man bus driver took over, and he took over all the way to 12th grade. And I mean, everything was like okay, but I mean, it's like for me, when you start riding a bus, like me, I was getting used to our original bus driver. Well, yeah, the female bus driver. Then changing up is like, dang man, it's been 1 year. I saw her 1 year, and bam, she gone. But I mean, well, after the changes, a lot of things kind of changing up and stuff. Well, yeah, obviously with the change. But I'm rambling right now. But let me get back into the story. I believe it was during, I think, 12th grade where he ended up. For some reason, there was another lady on the bus with her kid, and this was during the time he was picking us up. And then I was like, okay, is she supposed to be the new bus driver, or what is she? And I think when I was like in middle school, I think they used to do that where you have the bus driver and you have, I think, either the supervisor, somebody that kind of like is observing your driving skills, that stuff, how you take care of the other kids on the bus and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I mean, because she always sat in that one seat because you got left and right. She always sat right there in the first seat, taking up a spot. So I think every time she rode the bus, her son was always there. So you couldn't be like, okay, if her son wasn't there, you can probably sit with her if you couldn't find a seat. But I mean, she was able to at least handle on the back of the bus. You know how it always gets the back of the bus always gets wild, always loud. She was able to at least call A's. She was like able to say, hey guys, you guys could talk, but just turn it down a tad bit. And the thing about it is like, with her being there, if you sat behind her, it's just in general for me, it's a little awkward to have a conversation with somebody if it's like she's like right there, So she was a cool lady. She was real cool because she was able to. I don't think she was there if there was like a fight on the bus, but she was able to control any kid. I was like, if the kid was like mouthing up or something like that, she was able to. Hey, she'll get up and be like, she'll stand up and be like, hey, you got to be quiet, something like that. She was able to control all that because the dude, him by himself is not able to do all that. And especially like, how kids, when it's like a bunch of like bad kids on the bus, they're not gonna listen to the bus driver. So adding another adult who's able to have they're able to control all that, it was pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot the different routes. By the time we was in, I think, 11th and 12th grade, well, I think it was mainly 12th grade. Somehow they added 2 new routes. There was a route after us because my bus stop was the last stop until we go all the way to school, and that's it. They added a route that was actually around the corner. Like, here's okay, we're right here. Pick us up. He's gonna turn. He's gonna make it a left right by Southeast, and there's one more. Actually, it was two. Actually, I think it was actually 2 more, but each of those stops were like just a few kids. But it was like bam and then bam, and then he picks them up, and then we go to school. So it's like my bus stop, my stop. We already got a seat, obviously, but when you pick them up, they had to say with them it's kind of struggle to find a seat. Like, okay, I see what you know what I'm saying. Then there was a stop, and then there was one extra stop before the first stop in the beginning of the morning, where I think it was a few other people. But it's the way how it affected was like the more people, those 2 were actually it was really the first stop that he picked up. It's just you're adding more people, which then by the time we get on the bus, for me, someone always was sitting in my spot. Obviously, there's no name, the seat doesn't belong to you, but it's like I'm supposed to sit right there. I'm not supposed, but I always sat there. Every single time I got on the bus, bam, sat there. I get on the bus, okay, no, someone's sitting on my seat, I'm just gonna have to walk past shit and sit somewhere else. But I mean, during those times, because like originally, when it was the original bus stop, everything was okay. My spot was empty, sat down, there we go, no problems. But as soon as they somehow gave him more kids to pick up, it affected to where now we have less less well, I mean, at the end of the day, it was still it was room for everybody to have a seat. It was like a few. You could say there was a few people sitting alone, but it was obviously two to a seat. You know, obviously like that. But it's just, I mean, it messes with the rotation because after you pick us up, bam, we're going to the school. No, when we pick you up, we gotta go pick up a few more people. Like, oh man. And then at the same time, in the afternoon. It's kind of the same thing where, like, you have to try to hurry to get on the bus before those new people get on the bus. And it's like, I mean, obviously, well, yeah, you want to make sure you hurry to get on the bus because those new people that's now riding the bus can end up taking your seat and make it, well, like, if you don't hurry, if you're like the last person on the bus, you probably gonna have to go all the way to the end of the back of the bus to get a seat. But I mean, yeah, that's all I really have to say. Not a very entertaining story, but the next episode, the fourth and final episode of the Chronicles, part 4, next week, will be very entertaining. So stick around for that. Like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.